Hi guys, we are back again on the PDA podcast.
Absolutely.
PDA is not public display of affection. It's actually playing the devil's advocate. And I remain your guy Nako. On my right hand side is a beautiful lady Tess. On my left hand side is Adele. Please say hello to the audience.
Hi, everybody. Yolanda.
Exactly.
Okay. On today's podcast, we are going to be discussing a very sensitive topic. And recently, we had a news. It's actually a news or a rumor.
Rumor,
About-
not news.
Oh, a rumor. Okay.
Rather political.
A rumor about
Yes.
Banky W's infidelity. And Tess, can you help to throw more light on that?
Okay, Gist Lover's blog carried
Okay.
news recently that Banky W cheated.
News now, no rumor. Oh, rumor.
Rumor. Because
Okay.
none of the three parties have come to debunk it yet. So
Okay. So we believe it to be true.
I guess.
Or they're just playing on our emotion.
I don't think
You
Gist
take
Lover
it-
plays.
you take it with the
I
music,
don't
so-
think.
but then
I don't
Gist
think.
Lover-
Yeah, Gist Lover is like one of the most
More than half the
authentic.
time.
I mean,
More than
more than
half
half
the
the
time.
time.
Oh, so you're saying for the
She-
fact that this
whoever
lover
runs
posted
that-
it means it's true.
I'm just saying that Gist Lover does not play.
Oh, there's no smoke without fire, we just lover.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's get the main gist. So,
So
what happened?
apparently, Banky W cheated on this one.
Okay.
I have been cheating on this one for a while, and the only reason why it's coming out now is because the side piece is saying that she doesn't want to abort the pregnancy this time.
Oh, this time.
This time.
So, there have been abortions before now.
I just love her said so.
Wow, Banky is a bad boy. Bad boy. Okay.
Yeah, that's just.
Oh, so we've been having this for quite some time now. First, it was Two-Face back in those years. Then, what was the name of this veteran actor's son?
Yul
Yul
Edochie,
Edochie, and now Banky. All bald-headed guys.
Yes.
Does it have to do with bald-headed people? Thank God
And
I
they're
have
all
that.
light skinned.
Oh,
Yes.
light skin.
This is the proof that you need a light-skinned man. Run away from them.
Oh, light. It has to do with light skin and bald-headed guys.
Light-skinned guys they are not the shit.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think actually happened, in your own opinion?
Banky W definitely cheated.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Why? Why do you think that?
Why not? Because, but it's causing a lot of controversy on the internet because everybody's like, Banky W and Adesua, they have like the most amazing relationship.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful together. They are the it couple. Like,
Yeah, I actually
everybody
said
looks up to
that.
their relationship and then we're hearing this. Adesua is a goddess.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of her pictures recently.
Recently, she has been a goddess from time immemorial.
And then there's also this rumor that she actually stopped acting movies where she would get
Exactly.
to kiss guys and
Yes,
all
if
that.
you notice, most of
Yeah.
the movies that she has been in,
Yes.
her roles have been very, very not related to anything intimate.
Yeah.
What if it's just the sort of role she's getting? or
It
something?
can be.
I don't think so.
It cannot
No.
be because she acted in Wedding Party and she kissed Banky W, and they
Oh.
weren't married then. That's enough proof. Because
Okay.
since they got married, she hasn't taken any roles that she has to kiss, peck, say.
But I know for a fact that Banky knew the other lady before he got married to.
He was literally her boss. He signed her. She was signed under his record label.
So were they having? Do you think they were having affections, or they were having a relationship then before she actually got married, or?
Well, it's possible. It's possible. You can't really tell because,
Yeah, exactly. You
especially
can't-
as there's, it's the entertainment industry.
it's the
Yeah.
Most times you need
entertainment
those things to climb
industry.
up the wrong. Time of
I
the
don't want to agree with that, but that's not the topic.
Like in
Um,
Hollywood, most times.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
sometimes.
This
Let me
is
say
not Hollywood, This is the
sometimes.
music industry.
Let me say
by the way.
sometimes. Yeah.
According to the rumor that Gislova is spreading, Gislova
Yeah.
says that they had been on and off before Banky W got married. But the reason why he didn't get married to her was because he said that she was too wild for him. So this now takes us back to the notion where they say men like to hang out with these ladies that like to smoke, drink, and
Yeah,
party
but
and
then when it comes
stuff.
to
But then they
marriage-
don't wife them.
Right.
So why do you go and wife somebody that's a good girl and go back and cheat on your good girl with somebody
With
that you didn't
person
marry
that you-
because
yeah.
she's wild?
Yeah. Why don't you put your
How does
money
that
where your
work?
mouth is? Why don't you
I
put
just
your
felt like the most confused set of people because how do you say I don't marry somebody because she's wild? You get married to somebody that's a good girl and go
And
and
you
cheat on her
still
with
go
wild
back
ones.
now.
How does that work?
Do you think there's a possibility that this was somewhere got it wrong, maybe stressed the guy to the point that he had to go and cheat with his side chick?
There should be. I believe that first of all, I believe that there's nothing. Cheating is not. You're not a child. First
Yes.
of all. So
Okay.
you cannot blame your actions on somebody else. You decided to cheat. You are
Right.
the indisciplined
Right.
one. Because first of all, it's a marriage. It's not a relationship. You are supposed to be like. I'm not excusing cheating in relationships.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's a marriage.
Yes.
And you have a child. You don't have. You are trying to train a child, and you yourself, you need training because you don't have discipline.
But at times, some things lead to some other things.
You're saying this because you're a guy, and you're trying to make excuses for your
Yes.
No,
child.
no,
and
no,
cheating-
I'm not
cheating-
making any
I'm
excuse
of
for
the opinion
anybody.
that cheating will never be excusable.
And cheating should never be
Because-
blamed on the partner that was being cheated on.
Yes.
Because that person is literally a victim in the whole situation.
Right.
I agree.
I believe that
I totally agree.
cheating is not a punishment for somebody not being up to your standards. or
Exactly.
anything. If you don't want, break it off.
Exactly.
But they're already married. There's no way.
Break it off.
There's something called divorce. Divorce
Yeah.
exists.
What if he doesn't buy the idea of going through that route?
Then why did he cheat on
Then
his wife?
What if the
You-
dog is not good enough?
Freaking discipline yourself.
That's the thing. You have a child that is supposed to be the father, so somebody's calling you daddy,
If not
and you
for
don't have
anything,
discipline.
if not for anything, that should be enough
Come
to
on.
restrict you. You're a father.
Okay, let's now go through the facts that the rumor said that he cheated. Let's now go generally. What do you think as a wife or as a husband the both partners should do or can do to avoid any of the partners cheating on each other?
One hill that I'll forever die on is the fact that anybody that is in a marriage is not a child.
Okay,
So nobody needs to be restricting you from cheating.
agreed.
Like, you're an adult. You can go out and come back late. You can spoon food into your mouth without it dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You can take your bath. You can think for yourself.
You can go play
Why
FIFA.
should somebody be doing something to restrict you from cheating?
Right.
Don't you love yourself enough to say, okay, I am married to this person. I'm supposed to be
have to have
committed.
standards.
I need to
I have to be
respect your
Have to be
disciplined.
marriage.
principled.
Because yes, we agree that love is not enough, but you should be disciplined to stay where you chose to put yourself in.
Yeah.
You decided to do that.
You
Nobody
walked
forced you to
into
get
that,
married.
nobody forced you.
You asked her to marry you. She said yes. You took her to the altar. You got married, and you're cheating on her.
And you now have kids and all that.
Yes, so why? Why would you fall back to
Plus,
cheating?
there was this interview I watched of the both of them. Apparently, they had issues. They had like a couple of issues before they could have a child.
Yeah.
So
I saw that
you people
on,
go through. You people literally went through so
Shit
much,
together, and
and then her reward is you cheating on her with a former signee of your record label.
that was
Like, that's people
wild.
cheat far from home. Why are you
That was
cheating?
wild.
Why are you cheating somebody that they probably said?
No, but generally it's the same. Whether he cheats far from home or
Yes,
he cheats from
yes,
within.
I agree, 100%. But why are you cheating on somebody that your wife probably even raised the eyebrow and said, this lady that you have in the record label, I hope everything will be well. And you're like,
What has happened, be it a rumor or fact. So we are moving on from that. So we want to look at how do married people stay married? How do we have a faithful marriage? How do you keep the guy or the lady from cheating on the marriage?
Okay, now if you asked how do we have a faithful marriage,
Yes.
I would say okay, there's like a lot of things to do for that. But the aspect of how do you keep somebody from
Cheating.
I don't think
thing
I
is
don't
to-
I don't
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear from Vinci.
I feel the thing is to first of all, don't marry because of some level of pressure. Your
Yeah.
friends are getting married, so you want to get married.
Don't enter
so
the
you
back
get
wagon.
married to an available. That's already a flag,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
avenue to cheat.
Yes.
There are people that
You're
live,
trying
there are
to
people that
find
live like
yourself.
3 years, 4 years relationships because they are getting married to somebody that is ready for marriage.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes people marry
You're trying to
because
set
okay,
yourself
all my
up.
friends are getting married. Okay, let me just marry. Or okay, I'm of age. Let me just marry.
And I don't understand how people do that. How do you get married to somebody that is
Yeah,
with you
but
for a
it's-
lifetime?
it's a
I am
lifetime.
choosing
It's a
an
lifetime
choosing an
pressure.
available person.
Yeah, imagine all your friends are married.
And you're the only single
You feel
motherfucker.
and then you have like a reunion, and then you feel like she make I marry this boy even though he's not ready. Okay, make a sharp pressure and make him marry me, and then you find yourself in a situation where he's cheating because you forced me to get
That's
married.
already a
so
starter
it means
pack
that
for an
there's
unhappy home.
it means that there's a lot of groundwork that should be done on yourself personally.
Yeah.
Now you need to have your self-esteem intact.
Okay, discipline.
Yeah. Well, not
Now
basically
you can
discipline,
have
but
self-esteem.
regard yourself.
You can have self-esteem, but as a human, first before anything else, you're a human being.
Well,
Okay.
yes,
So
there's
it's
that as
understandable that you begin to feel some type of way when your friends are like getting married,
Yeah,
getting
you're
married,
human.
getting
It's natural
married.
to feel
Of
that.
Yes,
you
of
feel those
course.
things,
Regardless of how high
definitely.
you built your self-esteem, there's
Definitely.
somewhere inside
Somehow.
you, somehow you
Maybe
begin to be
understand
like,
this, you go feel the
damn.
pressure.
Now
Yeah, sure.
there's this key leading factors. most of us do not end our relationships well. What I mean by that is this. Some of us left school. For example, someone like me, I schooled in the East and I came to Lagos. There's a possibility that I'll probably have a girlfriend somewhere in Abakaliki, yeah, for the purpose of this discussion. And then, because I'm in Lagos, because of long distance, and I don't do long distance stuff, we are no longer together. And then I'm dating someone else in Lagos. And then I get married to this person. Then somewhere, somehow, the girl from Enugu or something comes to Lagos for a conference, and she's calling Nako, this, and we meet in a co-hotel for our conference and all that. Something might definitely happen.
It will happen.
Something might definitely. So at times we do not end our relationships properly with our ex. That's why you see girls running back to their ex or guys running back to their ex.
How are you supposed to end the relationship properly, if I may ask?
It should be on a one. I believe it should be on a mutual consent. The boy should agree.
Let me tell you something.
The
I
girl
can
should
be
agree.
with somebody that I genuinely like. I mean, I love this person so much, and the person says, "Tess, I'm done with this relationship."
Will I hold him down?
I will hold him by the neck and say, "You can never leave me."
That's why I said mutual consent. If you said it's
No,
over,
consent
agree.
cannot be mutual. Breakups always leave one person dissatisfied. That's literally it. One person
Agree.
says, "I'm done with
Agree
this relationship,"
that
but the
it's
person is
over.
done, and the other person
Agree.
is the victim. The person is hurt.
Agree.
And I said there should be mutual consent. How?
Babe, agree it is over. If the guy said, I don't want to do again, it is over.
Yes, of course you will agree because you cannot force him to
somewhere,
date you.
and
But
But
mutually
you still
agree.
feel hurt. So
You
how
can
do
say
you
you don't
normally
want to
end
do
the
it again and
relationship?
actually not want to do it again.
Now,
Because if
see
you
what
don't want to do
happens.
it again,
See what happens. If I say it's over and you're saying no, you want to stick to it, I'll move on to another person. Somewhere, somehow, I might get bored and I will call you, you pick. And I'll invite you to parties.
it all comes back to your
It
bad
means that you
behavior.
are done with the relationship while she isn't. So that's
Yeah.
not mutual. She accepted that, okay, we're
Yeah,
breaking
it's
up.
not-
So how
saying.
should
But-
you end it then?
That's my question to him. I'm asking.
So it's what I'm saying. You
Yes.
should both agree. Agree to disagree.
My point is
that
you
it
cannot
over
agree.
and
Yeah,
move
well,
on.
it depends on the ground at which you are breaking up.
So yes,
Is it
agreements
some
may
level
not
of
always
abuse or what?
agreements may not always be on both sides, but at least closure should be given.
Yeah.
Talk about these things. You're adults. Communication is key. I sit you down and say, babe, I know you love me and all, but I'm sorry, it's not working anymore.
Now let me tell you something.
She may
Closure
disagree.
might be on one part and the other party might feel like.
My leave it open.
Yes. So
I'm
yeah,
not
she
done.
may
So when you
also
just come, you can just
she may
plug it
also
back.
feel that.
Eventually.
That's
She
why
may
people
also
feel
feel
bad.
But
That's
why
my
are
point.
you going back to her?
You can't mutually end it.
Is it
my
just
point.
is it just because
You can't say because I'm done with
I
this
like the
relationship.
question you asked.
You
Why
should
are you
also
going
be
back
why
done.
are you
her?
going
That's
back?
not how it
That's
is.
what brings
Is
me
it just
back
because she
to.
still
Oh,
likes
it's
you
true.
that it makes you go back? Because yes, I agree that okay, it wasn't mutual and everything. Sure, it must not always be mutual. I mean,
Yeah.
some people you just like people and they don't like
Thank
people.
you. That's
Unfortunately,
my point.
maybe
That
we
you
should red
cannot,
flag.
you
But then-
cannot properly end a relationship. Is
Exactly.
my point. You can't properly end a
Exactly.
relationship.
But then,
You can.
as you said, okay, another thing again, she doesn't agree. It's not your fault, Abby. You leave.
Exactly.
Why do you go back?
So now it brings me back to my initial point. You now move on to a new relationship. The new relationship start giving you a headache. Meanwhile, there is this Adele in Unilab that is open to you. One of these evenings you're high, you've done this, you see your old pictures of calling with her and all that, and you give her a call and she picks up that she's somewhere in Yaba and all
Point
that
being, you
and
are
all.
high, so you're not even thinking well.
Yeah, it happens. This
Well,
stuff
it gives
happens
you the
most
confidence
times.
to now call her.
You
Because
know,
that's what's already in your mind.
exactly. At times
means
we
that-
want to call back to our ex, but we can't because she's
It
awkward.
means
She
that
probably will not talk to me and then-
even in the whole beginning.
Yes,
so
you were
did
not done.
you did
Exactly.
You did not
Okay.
complete
You were
the
not.
Okay,
You were
now-
exactly.
Because
you were
they
not
did
done
not
with the
mutually
If you
relationship.
agree.
had
My
this
God.
completely,
this guy.
even if you want to go back to somebody,
You
it
do
won't
not
be her.
mutually
No,
agree,
the
it's
point
over.
could be,
guy.
why are you calling this ex in the first place? Could be,
Exactly.
what are you
Why
not
is it
getting
her you are
from your
calling? Why are you not
current
calling
relation?
somebody
Because
else?
Thank you.
If you are calling your ex,
That means you were not done.
You
with
were
the
not done.
relationship.
it's,
Because
no,
you lost.
it's commonly because probably you're not getting enough sex, good sex from this one that you're dating.
So why didn't I break up with the
Then
person
you
that was giving you?
wait. Then it could be that the person is abusive and then the sex is good.
She's
but
not
then you
committed.
now go back.
She's not committed.
It could be, but then you're dating somebody and then you feel like she's everything, but the sex
It
is
all
not
boils
good.
down.
And
to
remember,
the-
going
but
back
the sex
doesn't
is
mean you're
not
going
good.
back to the relationship. You're
Yes,
just
you're
going back
not,
to
but
collect.
you're just going to get this one that is here.
You're just going back
And
to
then-
collect.
I'm not saying it's right, it's wrong. But
Now
then
this
that
all
is
this
the
all brings us
reality.
back to the notion that you guys like to pass around that men can still
What do
love
you
and
mean, you
cheat on
guys? What do you
guys,
mean, you guys?
men, men.
Adam.
The notion that you people pass around is that you can love somebody and cheat on them, which is BS by the way. Bullshit.
But the truth is, you are not
That's
a
not
man.
the truth,
You are
please.
not a man.
So how
you
do you
cannot
know?
answer for men.
Exactly.
Men can do things and not attach emotions to it. I know it's cliche, but it's the truth.
Do you mean I've heard this? And do you know, it pisses me off each time I hear
But
it.
It
I'm
shows
saying-
you that
I am
it's true.
saying-
If
I'm
you've had
saying-
it a couple of times, it means
I'm not
there's
saying
If
I
you
am
lie-
like
if
that.
you
Wait,
lie,
I'm
it's
not
still
saying I'm
1,000
like that.
times, it
I'm
does not
telling
make
you,
it true.
it's like a study. That's how it is.
You
Men
will
can do
collectively
things and
decide
not
to just
attach
deceive
emotions to
yourselves,
it.
and you think
You know,
it's
men
true.
are very
Yes, and
logical.
most
No,
men-
no, no.
Collectively agree
most
that
men,
Alpha,
yes,
my book,
exactly.
Mary, this is what I said.
And because the notion already exists, all the men will not follow that bandwagon. They said that
No,
they said that men
but
should attach
but
emotions.
it's
So me
the
too.
truth.
I don't
You
used to attach
will
emotions.
create-
If you don't believe it, you won't follow the
create
But
Bible.
those
you know,
stereotypes
men
for
are very
yourself.
logical with their decisions.
If you don't
Excuse
believe
me.
it, you won't follow
If
it.
this is it, they can mess with you, knowing fully well that you are not what they are looking for, and then they just play along.
Why do you do that?
That's what I'm telling you.
Because they are horny creatures.
Because
Okay,
they are
wait.
all reduced to the
No,
thing that
I am
they
just
realize.
no. I'm just oh wow. But I'm just telling you that they do things based on reason rather than emotions. Females, women do things based on emotions rather than reason.
Most times.
Do you understand? They can. That's why some females can stay in a toxic relationship.
So
There's a nice guy somewhere treating you really good,
I want you.
but he gives you everything. But this guy is too nice. But I don't feel loved when I'm with him. He gives me everything. Oh, you are so nice. He gives you everything, but you don't. But then there's this toxic guy somewhere. He gives you that 5 minutes of a whole hour, 5 minutes of all the things that you want in a guy, and you enjoy it. You see that very 5 minutes is what you value, and then you feel like, okay, let me go to him. Sometimes when he calls you, even though he maybe hit you the previous day, when he calls you, there's a way he talks to you. He has your mumu button.
Yeah.
He calls you, he talks to you, and then boom, you're sleeping with him. And then
Again,
you go back to your good guy because that's your after your whole activity.
After your
That's your
rest.
safe place to rest. So it's your comfort.
Okay,
I
so
honestly
then you
love
go
that.
back.
I honestly love that you said something which was that men do things with reason and not emotions. It means
Yeah.
that we can agree that every act of cheating is a calculated decision. right?
Exactly, and that he chooses to do that
Sometimes,
after
but you
using
know,
logic
but you
and
know.
decide that I'm going to cheat on my wife. I will damn the consequences.
It is
I
not
don't
that-
care if
it
he
is
goes
not that-
out,
but
but I
do
will
you
cheat on
know-
her.
it's not
but
that
do
all
you
my
know-
But I
was
will, but I
feeling
don't love
bad.
her. But I will cheat on
But do
her.
you know
Knowing
cheating?
all these other
But do you
reasons.
know
It's not
cheating
that-
comes with opportunity?
It's
Thank
not
you.
that-
That's exactly
no,
the
no,
word
no.
I wanted
I
to
believe that
But do
you
you
create
believe
those
that?
opportunities for
No.
yourself.
But do you believe that cheating comes with
See,
opportunity?
if you want to cheat, you will move mountains to cheat.
No.
If you only
That's
have the
literally
opportunity.
it.
No.
If you
Okay,
have
let
the
me paint you a
opportunity.
scenario. Okay, I have gone for a conference, for
cheated.
example. I've gone to conference again. I've gone for a conference, and then one
Like
way
you do a
or
lot of things on your
another,
conferences.
Right.
I'm saying one way or another, there's this really cute lady that is giving me this one, doing one.
Good vibes.
Come on, it's an opportunity.
For you
Yeah.
to let yourself
If
go
I work
and
from
not put a
home,
leash on
let's
your
say
neck.
I'm a programmer, I'm a married programmer. I work from home 7 days a week. I am always at home. So you want to tell me if I go to the grocery store, I will sleep with a lady in the grocery store?
No.
Eh?
So
But if I am a makeup artist, or I am this one, I'm a hairstylist, or I am an office guy, I go to a conference and then they give us a room close to somebody
And
I
there are
really
other
feel the
makeup
vibe.
artists.
And then we are chilling.
Female makeup
and she's
artists.
And you are
attractive.
married
Yes.
I am married.
I am
Yes.
saying that
But you're attractive and you cannot
to a
close your
great
eyes.
extent, cheating comes with opportunity. If an opportunity is
Presenting
presented,
itself.
I believe that if it's that one, opportunities are everywhere. If it is that, opportunities are literally everywhere. Because I put it to you that there's no how you can be in your house 24/7 every day.
that's
So are
what
you
I'm
saying
saying.
that-
That's why I
are
mentioned
Why
the
are you?
grocery
Why are
store.
you? Why
Are
are
you
you getting
saying-
married if
are
you're
you
looking
saying-
out for opportunities to cheat when you're
Thank you.
outside?
I
I
am
am
saying
not
that for
looking for
every time you go
opportunity.
outside
If
to
it
market
is
to buy
there.
something, and
Why
you
are
see
you
a girl,
taking it?
you
Okay,
say, "Oh
guys.
my
Okay,
God."
guys.
Why
Okay,
are you
guys.
taking
not?
Okay,
it?
guys.
Why are you
Okay,
taking
guys.
the opportunity
Okay,
to
sir.
Okay,
cheat?
guys.
Sorry.
So let's hear from our brother Sharif on this particular topic. So Sharif, welcome to the podcast.
Hi,
Yeah,
brother.
thank you very much.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Okay, the topic is how you keep people from staying in their marriages, right?
Yes.
From cheating.
Cheating.
How we keep people married,
Keep people
faithfully
in the
married,
marriage.
faithfully.
It's my duty.
And I think I heard a couple of things earlier where somebody mentioned that why do you go into a marriage
If you are not
if you're not
devoted
ready,
to
yeah, for that marriage? I think generally people should understand, especially for we guys and everybody anyway should understand that if you're going into a marriage, you should understand. Earlier, somebody said you don't go into a marriage because of pressure
Yes.
because you see your friends are getting married. You
Yeah.
want to get married. Now, if I decide I'm getting married to somebody, it means that I've seen that this is the kind of person I can actually deal with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can deal with their
You want to
flaws, I can
spend the
deal
rest
with
of your life with
everything.
her.
Yeah.
Now, if I see somebody who betters them, it's only for me to tell myself that, look, I've chosen one person.
Decided.
Exactly.
And I don't
And
want
the
to.
good
Because
thing
there are
is,
so many better persons out
Yes.
there.
Yeah,
you
the
will
funny-
see somebody
You will
better.
see. You will
Yeah.
see with the bigger body.
Exactly.
You will see with the smarter brains.
You will see that
finer
complete
faces.
Yeah.
spec.
Everything you want. But then you
yeah,
already
it's
made
funny.
a
I think
commitment,
part
so
of the
you stay
issue,
there.
the issue is that men naturally do not believe that a particular person is meant for them. Someone
I
wrote
don't
a
like
song
that you keep
and
saying
said,
men. Say you don't
Naturally.
believe.
Yes.
men.
You are the one doing
Say
the
I
whole
don't believe
stereotyping.
that.
Well,
Yes.
the-
Say I don't believe that there's
Guess
somebody
what?
out there for
the
me.
society,
Guess what? You're
the
the one
society
saying
that we live in,
yeah.
it encourages.
For example,
monogamous
in
marriage.
Nigeria, over 200 million people, and you're telling me just one person
Exactly.
is meant for
So
me.
the society that we live in encourages stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's you'll find
There's
it
no
in most
saving
men.
No, you can put me into the mix. I'm not running away from it.
Yeah,
I actually believe that it's difficult for a man to stick to one person.
natural instinct.
For example, in
that's
Nigeria,
why I
of
said
over
there's no
200
saving.
million people, and you're telling me just one person
That's
is
why
meant
I'm
for
saying
me.
that there's
It's
no
looking
saving.
weird to me.
We
To
see
me.
both of the problem now.
And now, men are groomed to a point of trying to make themselves more attractive to the ladies.
Yes.
Most people, what motivates them in life is the fact that they want to make money, that they want to be taking girls to Marriott and all
Exactly.
these things.
Whole
And
lot.
Now
then
that
at the
that
tail
reeks
end-
of low
at the
self-esteem.
tail
Because
end-
let me tell you,
No, no,
broke
it
boys,
has nothing to
broke
do with
boys,
self-esteem.
It has
broke
nothing to do
boys
with
still attract
self-esteem.
women.
Yes,
Broke
it has
boys
nothing
still
to do with
cheat.
self-esteem.
I mean-
Broke boys cheat. People
yeah.
that has money cheat. It has nothing to
Exactly.
do with low self
Yeah.
or whatever esteem you are talking about.
Trying to get money to impress women is gutter. Is
That
bottom
is
barrel.
your
It's
aim.
below
It's a
par.
society.
You are not even
It
trying
is
to
not
be
true.
low. You are not
You-
even-
It
you are
is
not
not
even
true.
trying
Listen to
to
me.
be
Okay,
successful for
let's even
yourself.
go into that route.
Exactly. You're not trying to
Let's
be
even
saying
go into
for-
that
okay,
route.
Let me be
You're not
so-
thinking of
if
your
we're
family
looking-
or
if we're
your
looking at it-
siblings.
Hello,
If you
we're
go
looking
into
at
this
it-
route, you will lose.
If we're looking
If
at
you
it
go into
that
this
way,
route, you will
Bring
lose.
no, we will not lose.
See what I'm
Bring
saying?
it
So,
on.
see what I'm saying? So, we
Yeah.
keep talking about opportunity. Opportunities come small with wealth. Most girls won't have anything to do with you if you don't have money.
most girls.
Why are you looking
Once
for
the
girls
money
if
comes,
don't
you
have
get
money?
more opportunities.
Why are you not thinking
More
of how to get
opportunities
money? Why
come
are you
with
thinking
money.
of girls?
Why
when
do
you are
girls?
broke?
Why do girls
why
stick
are
to
you
men?
limiting people who don't have money?
I'm not limiting them. I'm saying that the thing that should be the
Girls
first thing on your
even-
mind
girls
is how
even
to better
naturally
yourself. When you talk
categorize-
to
Yes.
yourself,
It means that you are literally adding her. There's no how I want to say you are. She's partly your responsibility.
Yes.
Partly.
Yes.
I'm not going to say fully because you're not her father, you're not married to her and stuff. But then
And you're not her
you have
parent too.
duties to. You have no business getting into a relationship if you are not okay. I'm not going to say rich.
yeah,
because you may not be
exactly.
rich,
Like
but
if you don't have
need to be
something
okay.
going for you,
But
Why are
then,
you not-
if I go into the relationship because I have money, is a problem.
yes.
That is not why you are going
Because
to the
now,
relationship.
let me tell you a
But
story.
it's
Okay,
like-
what is
There
your
have been
definition
cases
of
where
being
there have
okay?
been.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's your definition of being okay?
Okay means that you have something going on for yourself. Like you have a means of making a
So you
living.
have money.
A means of making a living.
So you have money.
Yes.
Money is different from
You
money.
need to have money.
Comfortable.
But I'm not saying yes.
exactly.
You have
need to be like
disposable
comfortable.
income.
Be okay, not that you'd like be that like you be like a scrap or something, or you just be like miserable and poor and you don't have anything going on.
Yeah,
for yourself,
exactly. You
but
have
want
a
to date
job that
somebody
you
who's like,
report
bro,
to. You have
no.
income that you earn. You have a house that you live in. You have
Yeah.
food on your table.
Does this apply to the woman?
Let me tell you.
Yeah, of course.
There's
It
nothing,
doesn't.
There is nothing.
To them,
really
it doesn't.
Okay,
Because
now I'm saying that.
in most cases, it doesn't apply to the woman.
Yes.
In our society,
They don't even believe
it doesn't
that.
apply to the woman.
They
The
don't
woman
even
is-
believe
So many situations out there where the woman will even be reluctant to ask the man for something.
How many
Thank
of
you.
them?
But you will
How
not
many
tell
of
me
them?
that you will have a
How
a
many
babe.
of them?
Yeah,
You will not tell me
we
that you have a
exist.
babe and you
1
can't
over
go
10.
exist,
In
so
1
we
over 10,
exist.
how many?
Statistics
From the
are
rate
very
of 1
important
to
here.
10, how
Yes,
many?
exactly.
From the rate of 1 to 10, how many? How many ladies?
Statistics are
I'd
very
I won't lie.
important.
I will not turn a blind eye. I will not turn a blind eye to the
Okay.
fact that there are women
She's
who
saying
depend on their
15.
men
Okay.
for
Me, I will say one.
survival.
More than those
I
who
won't
do
say
not.
it.
More than those who do not.
Exactly.
I
Yes. So
we agree
completely
on that
agree.
one.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
It is not the way it's supposed to be. I'm not trying to like paint everything sweet for women because there are
Yeah, exactly.
literally women that are literally useless out there. You don't want anything for yourself.
Thank you.
Your source of income is a man.
There are useless men too. There are useless men too. Let's balance it out.
But there are more
We're
useless
talking-
women
we're
than
talking
men.
about
No, there
that
are also
too.
useless men too. They are
No,
equal,
I'm not
yes.
saying that
Thank
they are
you.
more this or that. Men and women are
Yes.
equally
Oh, they are
useless.
50.
Yeah, there are useless men and there are useless women.
So the
Period.
way men has come, they are scum women too.
Thank you
yeah?
very much for that.
Of course, they are
Yes,
scum
women
women.
has
Okay.
gone, men has
Accept
gone.
it.
I like the
Balance
fact
the
that we're
question.
agreeing on
Women
that.
too,
Yes,
I'm
balance.
happy with that.
Yes.
I can take that home. Yeah.
Me, the
I'm
one I
saying
want to
that-
ask you is why did you say that as a man, when you get money, you are not saying, okay, now that I have money, it's time to go and show those girls.
No, that
rejected
is
me
not
when
what I
was
said.
broke.
It
What I
shows
said,
you.
It
shows
what I
it
said
shows
is
how
not what I
you
said.
That's
your-
not what he meant.
That's what I
It's not what I said.
He literally said,
It's-
he literally said some men, they make money so that, they want to take
Their
marital
motivation.
hotel. Why is that
Their
their
motivation.
Why should that be a motivation for a
Some
full grown
men,
man?
It's enough motivation.
No,
It's not enough. It's not
It's enough
enough at all.
motivation, and it works for
Why
them.
is your parents not your first source of
Why do you
motivation? That
think-
I need to make money so I can buy my parents a house. I need to make money
How
so I
many
can send
people
my
they
parents to
finally
school.
buy
What
their
if my
mama?
parents
How
are
many
okay?
people they finally buy their mama house?
But my question is, why we say I'm trying to
How
get
many
money?
people?
I'm saying I'm trying to get money so that my siblings can go to the UK for their masters. I'm trying to get money so my
How
siblings
many
can
people
live
finally
better.
do that? So why did
I'm
Yahoo
trying-
boys carry
Women,
girls?
why are outside
Get-
women the
I'm
first
trying
thing?
to get-
Why
I'm
are
trying to
outside
get
women
So
the
why
first
do
thing?
people do fraud?
People that
What
are
is the
strangers
difference?
to you. You're looking to work hard and sweat your ass off to make money to take a girl to marry us. What the hell?
You know, you cannot limit people to what they should do and what they shouldn't.
With their money.
Or
Yes,
what
I
they
agree
plan
with
to
you.
do and what they shouldn't plan to do.
Yes, I
So
agree.
there are certain persons by default, they are attracted to women.
Exactly.
So their motivation
Much
is
more-
I need
they're
to
much
hustle so
more
I
than-
can carry women.
It's enough
Exactly.
motivation.
And it's
And
enough
I know-
motivation
and
for
they-
them.
they're
That's
literally
You
the
can say
ones
it's terrible.
They are literally
But
the
that's
ones that
their-
will
that's
go around and say,
But it
"Hey,
works
this one
for
is a
them.
gold digger and she's attracted to me because of my money."
Meanwhile,
But
that
literally
was your
flooded out
motivation
there.
to go and-
That's the whole
Come on
reason.
now.
Why do
That's
you
the kind
think-
of girl you're trying to attract.
They are aware.
You
Right.
go
Right.
hustle because
Right.
you want
Right.
carry girl. You carry girl, you say I'm gold digger. Why? How?
They know that gold diggers exist.
You want to carry
But
gold digger. So why you
the
say she's a
thrill-
gold digger?
There's the thrill in carrying gold diggers.
Oh my God,
For
the
them.
thrill.
Yes. Okay, Sharif. Hold on. Why do you think? Why do
You
you
use
think?
your hand
What do
to
you
buy
think?
the
What most
ingredients
people
and
do?
cook your soup by yourself.
And then
Remember,
you should not sweet.
Adele, calm down.
actually, if
Adele,
you
calm
don't
down.
stop you,
Tess, Tess, calm down. Why do you think one of the few things that guys do the moment they hit that money is to get those flashy cars, wear flashy wears and all that? Why do you think they do that? So they will impress their mother?
You think this for their fellow guys?
Why
Or do you think it's for me?
Now, don't be surprised
so when you now-
when you
Why do you
now
think it's for me?
buy,
Do you
when
think
you
it's for
buy
mama?
those flashy cars
I-
and attract gold diggers.
Let me-
don't complain
let me turn it
that they are
round. Let me
gold
turn it
diggers.
round.
Because
Because
recently on
you're
Twitter there was
seeming
this
like-
lady that a guy took on a date, and then after they had eaten, he came outside and sat in his car and left her stranded there and expected her to pay her 12,000 naira for food or something.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
After that, she came outside and said, how fun? It's like, go and pay the money. And she's like, she didn't plan to pay the money and everything. And the guy's like, yeah, I go there. I think was what I'll pay for. You invited her on a date.
You took a girl out.
She don't
put
even
her in
get
your
vex
car.
money. So she don't even get vex money.
Exactly.
First of all, no,
12K.
don't miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you were called out of her house. You called out of her house. You said,
Take her to
let
an
me take
exclusive
you on a
restaurant.
date.
What the hell?
If you wanted her
Why
to pay, you would
will
have
you
told
go
her.
to a place that you cannot even afford
If
as
you
a
cannot
lady?
afford to pay for her, you
Yeah.
tell her
you
before the
took
date.
me
What are you
out.
telling me?
I will not say, don't give me
You
the
tell her,
Okay,
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 it's your
okay.
treat.
You agree.
Okay, Tess.
You agreed to
Tess.
go on
Of
that
course,
okay.
because why would I
You know
agree? You
exactly
told me
where
when I
you're
said before
going
it
to.
did.
A date,
So-
being
You should
that
prepare
I
for
was
where
in
you're
my
going
house,
to.
you picked up your phone, you gave me a call, told me to get dressed because you want to take me out,
Yeah.
and then you
So it
left
is my
me there.
start worrying
And
about
and
the
you
money
don't
that
say
I want to-
recording me to humiliate me. You're recording me and saying you cannot afford the level K, you cannot afford 12K to me. You're recording me and saying you cannot afford the level K, you cannot afford 12K to pay for your date. And you came out and you're doing big girl, shame on you. Why are you humiliating
anyway,
I won't cheat back. Cheating back is disrespect to my body, disrespect to my emotional and mental space, and that's nobody should make you do that to yourself as a person. Cheat on you, you can't take it, leave. Period.
So if my boyfriend cheated on me, I wouldn't cheat back, because I would carry myself up and really with that person. And I mean, it's just been bringing myself down to his standards, right? I don't want to do that. So you leave, tell him that okay. You may not even confront him, but then you can also tell him, bro, what you did was BS. Okay, and you pack your bags and you leave.
First
Move
of
on.
all, women do not leave cheating men. That's to start with. Women don't leave cheating men. What the hell? Nobody packs their bags and leave. Especially when you are so in love.
You don't back your bag.
You just
Yes,
vex more.
you don't pack your
You
bag.
vex more. You block him before you know he's there choking you, begging you, and then you unblock and you're like,
You
"Eh,
decide to do
don't
that.
do it again. Yeah, I love you so much.
Eh?
But no, I will not cheat
I thought
back
you were a
because I don't know. I don't even know if that's a thing because I don't know what are you cheating back for. You are doing yourself because you know the funny thing when you cheat and you cheat back, you go back to the guy. You will find out that you cheated back. He will now start his own journey with you. So please, just do you, but don't cheat back.
First off, men cannot take what they give.
Yes.
So if you cheat back, you're doing yourself. You're literally doing yourself. So respect your body like a princess that all women are. and I am literally an
Princess
advocate
Pretty.
for
Yes,
princesses. I am
Big
a queen.
Yes, queen.
her.
Yes, queen.
So
Period.
literally, you just leave straight
Yeah,
up. Respect
just leave.
yourself and leave straight up.
Leave to
Because
where?
So away from
you
me.
leave
Why do you want
you
to
don't
away
have
from
to
him?
stay there?
So I'm not saying you should stay there. That's don't get me wrong.
As a
But
woman, you don't have
majority
to
of
be in
women
a
don't leave.
relationship to be happy.
Outside, they'll say
Yeah.
I'm going to leave.
Be
They will not
healthy.
leave.
Be healthy. Leave.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of people would stay and do
95%
nonsense.
of
but-
women
Alright.
don't leave.
So
Nah,
the-
I would never stay.
the conclusion is don't cheat
It's
back,
not
girls.
us.
Respect
It's
yourself.
other people.
Respect your bodies.
Not us.
Don't cheat back
We're talking
and
based on us.
Yeah.
eat in
Men
your
too,
house.
don't cheat. Be a good boy.
Cheat back, you don't cheat back. Oh, that person
Don't
is
cheat
better
back.
than your
Do not
boyfriend.
cheat back.
Legit.
Cheat back.
2 take homes. 1, don't cheat back. 2, eat in your house.
Okay, hi everybody. So our next topic is bill splitting. Now I want to know what my beautiful ladies here know what they think about the idea of splitting bills. So I'm going to start with you, Pretty. What do you think about splitting bills?
Okay, well, I don't know if everybody knows this, but the way I always talk about money, I am a very feminine girl, so I like it when my man takes charge.
Right.
So I don't agree with splitting the bills. If I want to surprise my man, that's different. If I want to spend money on my man, that's different. But going out and splitting bills, I'm not in support of that.
Yeah.
I would rather he does everything. Dear, take care of me
Right.
like a princess that I am. Thank you.
Okay. So Steph, what is your own idea about it?
Well, I think that if it's somebody that I'm like really, I agree with her, yes, but in a scenario where I'm with someone that's like, but like really, really very like into the whole relationship thing, I could. I don't think that makes him less masculine, but I think there has to be a reason for that, because if you're with somebody that maybe he doesn't really have the money, because let's just look at it that way, Sha. Because I always wanting it to be like, oh, the men should just do everything, men should just do everything. But if you're with someone that's just the average guy that's not so, and you guys are going out to like eat so much, yeah, and the both of you are okay, I think that's for me. Oh. Nobody has to agree, Sha. It might never make sense, but for me, to an extent, it makes sense. But yes, my man can also pay all the bills, and I can do the same thing. But if I am going on a date with somebody for the first time, you asked me out on the date.
Definitely.
I expect that you are taking me out on the date. So splitting the bills. If I'm caught in that situation, yes, I will pay, because I don't like embarrassment. But
I won't split
You-
the bills if I'm caught in that situation.
Eh,
I'm going to
you do.
pay all the bills because why are you?
No,
Okay,
you
first
won't split
date.
it. You just. I'm
pay
not talking
everything.
about
The first
splitting
date,
the
I'm not
bills.
going to split any
I mean, that's
bills.
not what I'm
Right.
saying. That's what I'm saying. In a situation where you guys are already eating,
Yeah.
you've done everything, and then it's like, oh, okay, the money
But I
is
went to split the
100,000,
bill.
so we're going to put it 50k. And then the next thing, and then he has paid for his own 50k. You sit down there and
I'll
say,
let
you will pay your money and
Yeah,
just
I'll pay
leave
my
now.
money.
Of course, like you don't
But
have
yes,
any
but
other
yes.
option.
Yeah.
I also feel like
If he does not have sense.
I mean,
like
if-
that, so- obviously he does not.
Men,
Because
men don't
why?
have sense.
Why? Literally.
okay, that is another angle.
No, literally, because why would you invite somebody out on a date
Why
and
do you
then
have
you
sense?
now propose last minute? If you had
Right.
said that in the beginning, you would literally know if you want to like not go to the date or go. So imagine in the end of the date you now come and now be like, oh, okay, we have eaten now. Let's split the bills.
Anybody talking about the date is paying for it. If I'm inviting a
Are
guy
you-
out
are you
on a
First
date,
of all, you have
I am
no,
paying
you have
for
no
it.
business taking somebody out on a date for the first time if you want them to split.
Sorry to cut you guys
Exactly.
short. Sorry to cut you guys short. I heard
No,
someone
but-
saying men doesn't have sense because of payment of bills.
You call them.
Not because of parents, like me, like
You call them
Because
generally.
they're taking someone
I
out.
mean generally, you
literally.
men.
How
Let's
do
put
you call
size.
me or text me? I leave the comfort zone of my house.
I go buy a
I
new
tell you,
shoe.
I
I go
tell
buy
you,
a new
I tell you that I should pay for the food.
Okay,
Do you understand?
okay. Let's have
If
this understanding.
you wanted me to pay for the food, you should have told me from my house. I will sit down in my house and eat my rice or my
I
groceries.
I'll use that money
I
and go and
understand.
buy.
One at a time.
I-
One at a time. Now, let's put some things into consideration. Most times when we go out on a date with you people,
For the first
it's
time,
usually
being
your
keyword.
idea.
Now,
Most times.
I beg
How?
to differ.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm
listen.
calling
you're not
Actually,
listening.
I think
if
I'm not
you're
listening.
getting, if you're getting to know someone,
It's
the
never our idea.
ideal thing to do is to go on a date and talk and get
Over
to know
the
It
each
is
other.
your idea.
It's
Not for
never
me.
our
It is
idea.
not.
Not for some
I
guys.
feel like-
Now let me put it to you.
Anybody
for a date,
anybody
you
that
can't go invite her
says
for a
it's their
date.
idea,
Let me
that
take you
person
out.
is very
Have you forgotten
mediocre
exactly?
to do
Okay,
that.
why did you agree to go out with the guy?
Why did you
If are
ask
not
me?
fine?
No,
Why did
no,
you
why
ask
did you
me
ask me now?
out
You can
on a
go.
date?
Why did he ask for a date?
You can
Oh, wait,
pretend.
wait, wait, I need to
You
Why
can
do you ask
say
somebody out
no.
on a date when you don't have money?
Wait,
I
calm
need
down.
to
You ask me out on a date and you don't have shishi.
Let's all
Nah,
just
that's-
calm down
that's-
so we
that's
can
just
each
good.
Oh,
hear
you came on a
ourselves.
date with me. I don't have shishi. Now,
You
that's a
invited me on a date.
that's a no for me.
Why are you calling
do
me out
that.
on a
I'm
date?
calling you out on a date and you don't have shishi.
Why are you
No,
calling me?
no, no,
alright.
Why are you calling me?
Okay,
Why
okay.
did you call me out on a date?
Okay,
Why did you call me out to
I-
spend
Why
my
you
money?
calling me?
Why did you agree?
Voluntarily.
Oh, you want to
Whether
spend
I
my
agree
own
or
money?
not,
Yes,
what's the problem?
because you are the man
Whether I
in
agree
the
or not,
situation.
what's the problem? Why do you call me?
I'm sorry, guys.
Excuse
I'm
me,
sorry,
let's
guys.
all
Who
get
is this
each
Igbo
other.
man?
Actually, who is he? Because even men I knew spend money. Even men like to spend money. This is an Igbo thinking.
Hey, let's
Why
calm
did you
down.
agree in the
Let's
first
calm down.
place?
First of all, I'm Igbo.
I'm Igbo.
No,
I'm
but we're
Igbo,
talking
don't
about
worry.
the men
But I
now.
don't like Igbo men.
This is an
Actually.
Now,
Igbo
I put
thinking.
it
Please
to
leave
you.
us
Okay.
alone.
Most times, now this is not my idea. Do
Yeah.
not take it as coming from me.
It's
Take
coming,
it
but
as
it's
a
usually
general-
coming from you.
You are not
It's usually coming
listening.
from you.
You are not listening. You are not
Yeah,
listening.
I'm
listening.
Most times, do
I'm
you know
listening to
that
what's coming
guys
from you.
Yeah.
do not prefer taking you out to a fancy restaurant?
They
for
will not
a
take you
date?
to a hotel
They
so
plan
they
to
can
take you
smash
to
and
their
drink.
house so
Let
that
me
they
tell you,
can
that's not it.
For
And
Netflix
that's
and
not
chill.
better. Why would they
Preferably.
take you? Why is it preferable to take you to
The
a
only
hotel?
reason-
So they
have
smash.
sex with you.
The only
That's
reason,
fine. Why did
the
you-
only reason why they
Okay.
want to take you to that fancy restaurant
Yeah.
is because it's what you want.
Nah.
No, it's
So
not.
what
no.
they want is sex. So they are taking you
No.
to a hotel.
I think-
Okay, let's
First of all,
let's
the
ask
first
you.
date.
Let's
We want
ask
to
you.
spend time with you.
Let's
And now,
ask you.
put into consideration the fact that if the first date I'm asking you out to a cheap place, you will definitely want
I
to
will
reject.
still go.
Let's
Let me
ask-
tell you because first of all, I'm
50%
not
of you will not
Wait,
want
can
to
I-
go
I
to.
need to
I'm
get
not
something
saying
First
so.
of
Okay,
all,
okay,
first
let's
of you're addressing this to me, yeah?
I'm guessing to everybody on this.
Oh, I
table.
want to
You
get
can
something.
let me
Introduce women
specifically
to one
call my
particular
name.
Wait,
state,
but
like
then-
in trenches.
We're already
I
like,
have never been in that situation.
no. See, you're even going. You're going far.
Yeah.
Like, let's come back to the foundation. First of all, if you're a guy with standards, what are you looking for in a trenches restaurant?
Keyword
As women have
standards.
standards, you said you get standards. Now, what are you telling me? Are you going to go
Let
to
me
beer
tell you something.
parlor?
Men are shameless though, because they
No,
don't have
no, no,
standards.
no. You're
Agreed,
telling me
agreed,
that
agreed.
I'm normal
They're
slave.
Do you know?
Wait, you know there are levels
Agreed.
to this shit,
Steph,
sir.
Steph,
You will not
agreed.
come and tell
Do
me
you
you want to
know-
carry me to
do
the
you
bar
know-
or to
So
go
when
and
I
talk
invest
pepper
you,
soup.
Thank you.
You will not.
I don't
First
want
date.
it. So
That's
that's why
very,
you
very
call
well.
me.
Let me say
Guys,
you
guys,
down.
One at a time.
No.
One at a time. Now,
Just moderate them.
yes, now you are talking about standard. Do you know you are
Yeah, very
substandard?
attractive.
Do you know you are substandard if I take you to a restaurant and I pay and the bill is 100,000 and I pay 50 and you're struggling to pay the other 50?
That's
Do you
not
know that's
standard.
the point.
That is you being.
Why are you
being-
taking me
why
to
do
a
you have
restaurant? You're not going to
hidden
foot
motive?
the whole bill.
Why didn't you tell me, Tess, I'm taking you on a date and we are going to
I'm
split
taking
the
a
bill?
standard girl out.
No,
I
no.
believe-
No.
I'm taking a
I will know
standard
if I'm
girl out.
going
I
or
don't
not.
agree.
If my pocket
I don't
cannot-
agree.
I will.
How will they come
If your
how will they-
pocket cannot,
they're taking me
you'll be
out.
fine.
And you can't tell me.
That's a
First of all,
I
standard
bought a
bill.
new dress.
First of all, you asked a girl out on a date. You don't have money. You can you are supposed to tell her, babe, I want us to go somewhere nice. I want to get to know you better. So let's go to this place. But this is what their menus are like. This is what the price list is like. Unfortunately, I will not be able to split the I will not be able to pay the entire amount. So is it okay if we split the bills? That is sensible. That is smart. That is you being very, very thoughtful and logical, and like you don't want to embarrass her. You don't want to put her in a situation where she's in an uncomfortable spot. So you're telling her beforehand that this is what is going to happen. If we go to this place, I won't be able to pay the entire bill. We'll have to pay the bills equally. We'll have to split it. Then let her decide if she wants to go or not. You do not get
Nollywood.
you
It's
do
only
not
Nollywood
you do
that
not
thing
get
happens.
you do not get to decide that for her. Your own is to tell her. If she wants to go with you, beautiful.
should just
If
move
not,
on.
why not? Why not she have to go with you?
95% of people will
I think
decline.
we're also not forgetting that she has every right to
So
say
say no.
You guys think that
Yes.
we owe you yes. We don't.
Exactly. There are two
I
answers
agree.
to a yes no question.
I
Yes,
agree,
yes
sir.
or no. You don't program yourself to receive yes.
Prepare yourself
And then
for
when
a
I
no
tell you
too.
no, you're offended. There were two options, yes or no. Why are you offended that I'm saying no?
I agree with you, Tess. But what you just narrated now can only happen in Nollywood movies.
Okay.
95% of the time, if a guy follows that route, you are definitely going to say no.
So why are you trying to fraud your way into taking
I
her
am
to
not
somewhere
frauding
that she
anybody.
will not be able to pay for her
I am
food?
not frauding
You
anybody.
know that if you tell her, she will not go. So why are you
Yes.
not telling her so that she will follow you and get embarrassed?
Because I'm seeing her as a standard
Can
girl.
you see? Can you see
A
that?
standard girl will go with
Miss
me
me with that,
anywhere
miss me with that bullshit
without,
because you
without
cannot,
being
you
scared
don't
of
get to
growth.
decide who stand and
Standard girls don't fear billing.
Wait, can I ask something?
You don't get to decide.
Apply to
And
need to add
equality
something,
applies,
oh.
but tell
Some
her
girls
beforehand.
don't-
Oh,
He is the
I
one
need to
taking
add
her out.
something.
Standard girls don't fear
when
billing.
I
Can we
ask
not
you
forget
on
that
a
he's
date,
taking her
Yes.
out?
I'm supposed to tell you that I am going to pay everything as a
Now,
guy.
you tell her.
Don't
I'm
forget
taking
that you are the
out.
one that
Now,
suggested it.
women,
If I was
Pretty.
the one that suggested it, I would have paid
Pretty.
the whole
Pretty.
bill.
Yes.
For women, if a
Yes.
guy asks
I
you
said-
out,
If you
ask
me-
him,
if
am
you
I
ask
paying
me,
or are
let's
you
go
paying?
on a
So that you
date.
know what I get yourself into.
If I ask a man,
we should go and see
I
a
also
movie.
feel like
Let's go and see a movie.
me
Yes.
as
If a girl
a
is asking you out
woman,
on a date, bill should be on her.
so I also feel
let's
like
date, exactly.
Yes.
I also feel like we're all acting like there are two extremes. Is that it is too cheap or it's too expensive? How about the ones in the middle? Why can't you? There are still classy restaurants that you can take out. You don't have to break.
Restaurants
You don't have to break the bank, and it's still a nice.
Three-star
And it's
restaurants
still a
exist.
nice place.
I put it to you that no matter what the price is, ladies will have a problem with
No,
that.
I just want to say something. Okay, first of all, I wanted to actually ask Snap a question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because at the beginning, he said something that taking the girl out will never be the man's prerogative. That is not what he wants to do. That he prefer to not do that. What would you prefer to do?
Yeah, please.
What I prefer to do.
Yes.
What
Take
do
her.
men?
Thank you.
answer that question?
Men,
I
because he did not
wanted
say
to-
he
Yes,
know.
What would you like to do?
It's
please?
not
Both
he.
of you.
first date.
For a
First men.
first date, where would you prefer that you meet?
So what would men?
I
If he's
want to
saying, if he's saying men, that means he too has an
Maybe
opinion.
he said he has been
So
talking
please, could
about
we hear that?
men generally. So where would you guys?
Yes.
Like, what do you guys
Okay,
prefer to
okay.
have
Let me
your first
try to address
date?
that on a neutral ground.
Not neutral, masculine ground.
Yeah, men ground.
Men ground. Your ground.
On
Your
a
own
ground that
ground.
relates
told
to-
Because
us-
the men
On
are
the
men
ground.
are not like
Take
that.
of the men.
Literally.
Now I'm asking you
Yes.
about that because you seem to know a lot about men.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
You seem to be their advocate.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
let me see.
Let's
Yes,
hear that.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Since you know a lot about men, now tell us from the view of men, where would you guys prefer to have your first,
Your first meeting
Yes.
with the lady after your first contact
Yes.
with the lady.
After
Okay,
your,
I want to
when
know.
was the first contact?
friend,
I
like
just
that's
meet you
like
first
your
now
first-
before I go ask you for a date now.
usually
I been for dream and
That's-
go see Mary.
that's the thing. Usually,
Okay, your first contact,
oh my
you get
God.
her number and
let him answer,
everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First contact.
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
gotten
wait.
your number.
Okay.
I've called you.
Yeah,
We've
we
been
don't
on chat
hear.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
Say, let's
whatever.
stop. Let us do that. Where do you want it to happen?
Yeah,
Let's stop.
listening.
Now, I would prefer, and I want to say it on camera,
Yes, while
an
listening to your
average
camera.
guy wouldn't want to
Average
take
guy
you.
being
I would like to
Let me
conclude,
ignore that.
please.
An average guy wouldn't want to take you to an expensive restaurant for a first date.
Where would it take you?
The expensive restaurant
Biggs.
and all that is only when you're already in a relationship or a sort of relationship or in a potential relationship.
But just,
Actually.
first of all, to start with, we human beings make things very hard for ourselves. That's number one thing. Now, level past level. The way all of us are in this place now, level is the past level. It's not even about bragging. You just know that level past level.
Right.
So there are some people that would still come and meet you, and you know that you cannot go on a date with this person. It's not even about your standards or whatever, or maybe I can pay the bills or no. You get. So now, I'm going to use you for an example because you're here.
Okay.
You come to me. I'm talking about this personally. No offense taken. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You come to me and you're like, oh, you're feeling me and everything, and you want us to go out. I'm a very reasonable person, and I'm like, where would you like? You say, oh, would you like to go out? And I'm like, okay, where? I'll put it back to you. Where would you like to go to?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, maybe we should do Netflix and chill in my house. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot come to your house. Maybe
Decline.
we should go to the movies or something. Like I said,
Even
I'm
though
reasonable.
they
It's
will
not like
not
I'm thinking that you're going to have sex with me because I can also come to your house, but I do not want to come to yours. It's a choice.
Yeah, decline.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe we should see a movie instead. Because when I don't know, it's just when you see me, you can weigh that, oh, maybe this one figure level. I can also weigh that this guy figure level. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation where we're going to go to Ox restaurant now and then one lamb chop is really like one person is really like
Especially for girls, when they
30.
carry hunger, come.
It's really like
come
30,000. No, I'm getting somewhere.
Eat in your house, guys.
I already know the kind of
I'm
mentality
getting
you have
somewhere.
towards women.
in
I'm
your
getting
house.
somewhere. I'm getting somewhere.
You know, chop for house, come.
I'm
I
getting
don't want to be,
somewhere. Do you know-
no.
I'm getting somewhere. Because
Yeah,
I'm
she's
trying to,
getting
from all you've been saying, like, you have
was
been,
right.
I can hear your voice in my head. Just calm down, please. So I'm like, well, let's go and see a movie because I have sized you and I can understand that
You know,
me and you cannot, you are not going to, you might be able to pay for the bill, though, but with everything you are saying here,
Yeah.
it's not a wise decision. But first of all, going to go to the movie, watch a movie that I can even comfortably pay for both of us tickets. It'll be like 6K, I'll be 7K up there. I think the highest will be like 8K. Anywhere you go to Ebony Land, you go to IMAX.
Thank you.
I
For
will
person post person, when
do
you
that.
no fit pay 12K.
That's
you guys
her now.
decide
That's
it
her.
out.
He decided to go with her.
Literally.
She even said, "Let me call my father."
Yes.
I will brag anyway that I have a father. I have
Yes,
a man
that is going
pay
to
for
pay
festival.
that.
So
Because
she
I
won't
don't
get
need to hide
12K,
it.
but she won't go chop.
My man
also.
bought me this
Yeah,
phone.
you-
My
you're-
man bought
you're
me this
being very,
thing.
very
But you want to always judge women. Now, do
derogatory.
you understand?
Towards women.
There's someone else that can pay that.
No, I'm just showing
doesn't
you
make
facts.
sense.
I'm just
But
showing
you
you facts.
actually said women when they carry younger go dates. And I'm
We're
like,
not throwing facts.
If you disagree with that, if you disagree with that, you
You're
throw
going
in
on
the
that
dance
just
back.
be
You
biased. What are you supposed to do?
Why not disagree
I
with
know,
women?
are
how
accepting
do
the
you say-
fact.
how do you
You
say
are
it like
accepting the
that?
fact. No,
Are you not
hang
supposed
on,
to
hang on,
eat?
hang on, hang
Literally.
on, hang on.
Eat in
So you're
your
accepting the
house.
fact that you go to dates with hunger. So you definitely want
It's
to
not
complete
hunger.
your-
That's the.
it's a date. You are going to eat. Are you supposed to carry a food
Are you
stomach?
supposed to eat beans?
Please let
And you don't want to
us
contribute to
go.
the bill.
We're done.
You eat groceries.
We're done.
And you don't want to contribute to the bill.
You make
Because
no sense.
I'm so
in this
sorry to
topic.
say this now, but we're talking with a very low-minded person. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes,
So
and
you're
it's
not
not
too much.
a
Yeah,
person
no,
has
no,
no
yeah.
respect
That's
for
the
women.
going
And
You have no respect for women and you are low-minded.
You don't get respect for women.
Are you
I don't care
kidding me?
of
That's the
your
You do not
conclusion.
have-
You have
you do
no